In Chicago, when a police officer mistreats or kills someone, the result is often a monetary settlement. The city awards a police settlement to residents that have experienced police misconduct at the hands of Chicago police officers. Since 2004, the city of Chicago has paid out over $640 million in police settlements, mostly to residents who live on the south and west sides of the city. In order to better understand the process of how settlements are handled, Real Shy Youth looked into the case of Aaron Harrison. Aaron was a 17-year-old killed by a police officer, John Fitzgerald, in August 2007 in an abandoned lot on Mozart Street and Roosevelt in North Lawndale. Community residents and activists rallied around Aaron's family and protested his death.
His rap sheet wasn't on his forehead or his back.
We were able to demonstrate to a jury in the Aaron Harrison case that not only were virtually every single one of the 4 police officers involved in the shooting lying about what happened, but there was a likelihood that they planted a gun on Harrison after they shot him to death.
The shooting was ruled a justifiable homicide by the City of Chicago Independent Police Review Authority. Harrison's case was settled in court for $8.5 million, one of the largest settlements ever in Chicago.
It's very true that although the city has paid out $640 million, the amount of harm that the city's police officers has done is much greater than that. And there's no discipline meted out to the officers. And so other police officers, what do they learn? They learn that they can violate people's rights with impunity.
Police settlements are very bittersweet for me. And I think in general, like as a movement and as an organization, we understand that money never brings justice back, right? Like it never brings the person that was killed back. And oftentimes like the families that are receiving this money are destroyed in ways that like money just cannot solve.
We walked across the street from where Aaron was shot and spoke to Betty, a Southside resident whose nephew, Donnell Strickland, was killed by police in 2002.
Police officer killed my nephew on 20th and State. He was coming from Chuck E. Cheese with his family, and the boys that did the crime was going out the building, and he was coming in, and they grabbed my nephew and put him on the fence and stripped him buck naked and shot they gun twice. And they killed my nephew and let him lay on the concrete and die.
We asked Betty if her family ever considered trying to take the case to court or settle with the city.
No, because they said it's hard to sue the city because you don't have a good lawyer, and police officers got good lawyers, and we didn't have any money, you know. And we knew that they was gonna chalk it up as his fault, like they always write up their reports wrong, lying about it. So we didn't have a fighting chance, and we was like, that's not gonna bring our nephew back anyway. No money is gonna take the pain away.
Experts in our story offered different solutions on how to resolve the issue of settlement.
The city's already under financial strain, and they can't just keep throwing money at the problem. They're going to have to address the issue of police misconduct through training, through discipline, and through means that will prevent it from happening in the first place. There is something intrinsic about a police officer paying out of their own pocket to make a settlement and to pay one of their victims that is an acknowledgement of wrongdoing that goes a lot further than the city just writing a check.
Although I feel like these settlements, they don't give justice to the families. If we are going to give out settlements, they need to come directly from the Chicago Police Department's budget. Like that is what will make them realize, like, okay, maybe we need to do something a little different.
As experts and the city officials debate how to best handle the high levels of settlements, residents like Betty are left to deal with the reality of aggressive policing in neighborhoods like North Lawndale.
They don't even give you help to help you pay rent or anything. They rather lock you up in jail than to give you help. That's wrong.
This is Johnny Thrower from Real Shy Youth signing out.